Hey, it's Rager here. So basically, at this point, all you need to know is I'm doing something called the Homeless Challenge. And basically, the Homeless Challenge is you fly, you drop down in a new city. I chose LA, I flew to LA, and all I brought with me was $300 cash, my camera here, a shitty little camcorder, my laptop, and a duffel bag full of clothes. Okay, so rules to the homeless challenge. There are none. It's real life. But I will say right now, any significant event that I don't capture, I will fill in later because it's obviously important to the story. So I get to LA. I have no idea how to get anywhere. I think I'm gonna have to sleep at the airport. So I'm charging my phone when a guy walks up, asks if he can use the other outlet. I said, of course. He asks me what I'm doing there in LA. I tell him about the challenge, and he offers to share his Uber with me to downtown LA. The guy's name was Ben.
You can walk straight that way, and you can hang out at LA Live. You could just get a sense of LA Live, and you may enjoy that. I'll show you kind of the hipster area, which is that way, but you don't want to go too far that way.
Because the man buns will consume you, dude.
The bums here pretty much leave you alone, but...
Yeah. I should make a good living panhandling on these streets.
You could probably, I mean, if you... I'll show you the supermarket.
The supermarket? Is it Whole Foods?
It's Ralph, but it is also Whole Foods.
That building's cool.
That right there, the new
That
one?
apartment. Is that the purple one new?
This one's new right here on the left. The purple one is old. It's not old, but 20 years.
Dude, like, can they? I don't get how they would like destroy like a building like this.
Like what? How would they
Like if
destroy
it's this big.
They'd have to do a controlled demolition, but they could do it. They could figure it out.
When's
You good? You want a coffee? I'll get you a coffee.
really?
Yeah. Oh, it's my heart was in the right place.
Yeah, it was. Thanks for the offer.
My heart was in the right place. Okay. So here would be
Rouse.
Here would be a good look for you.
The sky.
You see where it says Eastern
Yeah.
over there? So if you kind of walked on a diagonal, Eastern by like 5th and Main, 4th and Main as you get there, that's kind of the hipster area. The hotels will be cheaper as you get there. You could probably get a good downtown hotel. But walk
Ben is a very successful civil defense lawyer. He's worked with the same firm for like 10 years and he's a partner and stuff. And like basically he fights cases for like regular people against big corporations like CenturyLink. So he's a good guy. Unfortunately, the hotel that he showed me that was supposed to like one of the cheaper ones in LA still costs like $100 a night. So I ended up deciding not to stay there. But at this point I was super hungry, so I did end up getting some like tamales off the street, which were like $5 for two. So now I was down to $295.
Alright, so I'm getting pretty desperate at this point. I might have to call it, get a hotel room, but I really don't want to because that's like already $100. That's like 1/3 of my money already gone. So I really made a desperate power play. I went on Tinder and I used my one super like on like. I'm gonna be honest, she's not a looker, but she was only a mile away. And used my super like, shot my shot, and hopefully I'll have a place to crash.
I thought that clip was pretty funny, but yeah, no, I didn't end up crashing at the Tinder girl's crib. But at this point, I had really nothing to do, no place to sleep, so I decided I would go to Santa Monica Pier. And I was going off to the subway when like 3 dudes approached me and shit, and like said like, "What the fuck are you doing out here?" Said like, "You're gonna get yourself fucking killed out here, like a whole bunch of like dark shit. Like you should not be out here." And then one of them, the main guy, asked me how much money I had, and like obviously I had like 300, but instead I said I only had like 60 or something, just unbelievable, because I was like kind of sketched out. And then yeah, so then I ended up pretty sketched out, and then I just turned the other way, and then I see this guy running after me, and he catches up with me and says, "Kid, you're gonna fucking die out here, get yourself a room at the hostel over there." And he gave me like $100 bill, so that was pretty dope. And for once in my life, I actually did take someone's advice, and I went to the hostel, but they ended up being completely booked for the night. So sorry, Russian gangster or whatever. I ended up going to Santa Monica.
You were dead, obviously.
But I was also dead before that. I was dead.
So you've one of the rare people who've actually died twice.
Yeah.
You were the
More
ghost
than
that
twice.
died.
Jesus, my father stated to me, how can a man enter his mother's womb a second time and be reborn again? Or a third time, or a fourth time, or a fifth time? Or maybe even what?
Well, I think that's incest.
Superman, being Christopher Reeves or being Christopher Van Dyke. My father named me Van Dyke for a reason.
Your name's Van Dyke?
Espionage.
Dyke?
Dyke.
Mr. Dyke?
Dyke means van by the dike. You know Dutch?
Yes, Mr. Dyke. I understand.
Yeah, Mr. Van Dyke.
And after getting harassed by a couple people, we finally made it to the subway. Look at that metro. This shit's dope.